My child, pause for this moment because something extraordinary unfolded last night, and the truth of it is still moving through the heart of the person you cannot stop thinking about. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happened was not random. It was not planned. It was not expected. Yet it may become one of the most important turning points in this entire connection. While the night grew quiet and the world settled into silence, your person found themselves in a conversation they never saw coming. Sitting across from them was someone who had watched everything from the sidelines for far longer than anyone realized. Their brother. For months, perhaps even longer, he noticed things nobody else paid attention to. He saw the moments your person dismissed. He saw the reactions they tried to hide. He saw how your name could enter a room and somehow change the atmosphere around them. And last night, he decided he could no longer stay silent. Don't skip, because the first words he spoke immediately changed everything. He looked directly at your person and said, "You have been wrong about them." The room became quiet. Your person tried to laugh. They tried to brush it aside. They tried to pretend those words meant nothing. But something deep inside them reacted immediately. Because even before hearing the rest, they somehow knew this conversation was different. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their brother continued. He told them that people often mistake silence for weakness. They mistake patience for indifference. They mistake kindness for something ordinary. But he said you were never ordinary. He reminded your person of moments they had forgotten. Small moments. Powerful moments. The moments that reveal who someone truly is. He spoke about the times you stayed genuine when others changed. The times you stayed respectful when others would have walked away. The times you chose peace when chaos would have been easier. One by one, he began placing pieces of the puzzle on the table. And with every piece, your person's certainty began disappearing. The story they had told themselves for so long suddenly felt incomplete. The conclusions they once trusted no longer felt strong. For the first time, they started questioning their own perspective. Don't skip. This is where everything begins to change. Their brother leaned forward and asked a question. A simple question. Yet it carried the weight of years. What if the person you keep thinking about is not leaving your mind because they were never meant to? Your person froze. They had no answer. Not because they disagreed, but because the question touched something they had been trying to avoid. Something they had buried beneath distractions, responsibilities, and everyday life. Suddenly memories started returning. Not one memory. Hundreds of them. Moments they thought they had forgotten. Conversations they replayed in their mind. Feelings they never fully understood. Their brother noticed the silence and continued speaking. He said, "You keep searching for reasons to move on, but every time you do, somehow their name finds its way back into your thoughts. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you." The more their brother spoke, the more difficult it became for your person to ignore the truth. They realized that despite everything, despite time passing, despite circumstances changing, despite all the distractions placed in front of them, there was one thing that remained constant. You. Your presence never fully disappeared. Your energy never completely faded. Your memory never stopped existing inside them. And that realization shook them more than they expected. Their brother then revealed something even more surprising. He admitted that he had been watching your person for a long time. He had seen the difference in their expression whenever your name came up. He had noticed how quickly they changed the subject. He had noticed how they pretended not to care while secretly paying attention to every detail. He had noticed everything. Don't skip. Because what came next changed the atmosphere entirely. Their brother said, "The truth is not that they care too much. The truth is that they have been afraid of how much they care." Those words landed with incredible force. Suddenly everything became quiet again. No excuses. No explanations. No distractions. Just truth. The kind of truth that arrives once and refuses to leave. Your person sat there unable to deny what they were hearing. For years they had looked at the situation from one angle. Last night, for the first time, they saw another perspective. And it changed everything. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the conversation continued, their brother shared one final observation. He told your person that every meaningful connection reaches a moment where truth becomes impossible to avoid. A moment when assumptions fall apart. A moment when reality becomes clearer than fear. He told them that this moment had finally arrived. And when your person heard those words, they felt something shift inside them. It was not confusion. It was not uncertainty. It was clarity. The kind of clarity that changes decisions. The kind of clarity that changes direction. The kind of clarity that can alter an entire future. Long after the conversation ended, they remained awake. Thinking. Remembering. Reflecting. Looking at old memories through new eyes. Replaying moments they once misunderstood. Seeing signs they had missed before. And with every memory that returned, one realization became stronger. The truth about you was never what they had been told. The truth about you was something much deeper. Something much more powerful. Something they are only beginning to understand now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this story did not end when the conversation ended. In many ways, that was only the beginning. Right now your person is carrying thoughts they cannot ignore. Questions they cannot silence. Realizations they cannot unsee. And somewhere within those thoughts is a truth that keeps growing stronger with every passing hour. A truth their brother finally spoke out loud last night. A truth that may change everything moving forward. A truth connected directly to you. Narrator, if this message brought peace to your soul, consider supporting our digital ministry with a seed of $120 or any amount your heart desires. The link to our support page is in the description and pinned comment below. God bless you. A strange realization followed your person long after that conversation ended. Even after the room became quiet and everyone went their separate ways, the words their brother spoke refused to leave their mind. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They tried focusing on other things. They tried distracting themselves. They tried convincing themselves it was just another conversation. But the truth has a way of returning when it is finally spoken aloud. Every hour that passed seemed to make those words louder. Every memory connected to you suddenly carried a different meaning. What shocked your person most was not what their brother said. What shocked them was how quickly everything started making sense afterward. For the first time, they began connecting moments they had never connected before. Small details. Forgotten conversations. Unexpected coincidences. Memories they once ignored. Suddenly those moments seemed too meaningful to be random. Their brother had said something else before leaving the room. Something that stayed with them through the entire night. He said, "The reason you cannot fully walk away is because your heart already knows something your mind keeps trying to deny." Those words echoed over and over again. Don't skip because this next part is important. Your person found themselves staring into silence, replaying old memories. They remembered moments when they felt unusually drawn toward you. They remembered times when your words stayed with them long after conversations ended. They remembered moments when your presence seemed different from everyone else's. And then another realization appeared. It was not just about what they felt. It was about what they never stopped feeling. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their brother had noticed something they never admitted openly. Whenever your name appeared unexpectedly, their energy changed. Whenever someone mentioned you, they listened more carefully than they intended. Whenever they thought they were finally moving on, something always pulled their attention back. Last night, their brother finally explained why. He told them that meaningful connections leave fingerprints on the soul. They leave reminders. They leave signs. They leave questions that refuse to disappear. And according to him, that was exactly what had been happening. Your person wanted to argue. They wanted to disagree. Yet every example their brother gave was impossible to ignore. One memory after another began resurfacing. One realization after another started falling into place. Don't skip. Because this is where the truth grows stronger. As the night continued, your person started asking themselves questions they had avoided for a very long time. What if they misunderstood you? What if they judged situations too quickly? What if the story they believed was missing important pieces? What if the connection was deeper than they allowed themselves to admit? These questions followed them into the early hours of the morning. They could not escape them. And the more they thought about them, the more one truth became clear. They had never truly stopped caring. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Then something even more surprising happened. Your person remembered a moment involving you that seemed insignificant at the time. A small moment. A quiet moment. Yet now it felt incredibly important. It was a moment that revealed your character. A moment that proved your intentions were genuine. A moment they completely overlooked before. Suddenly they saw it differently. Then another memory returned. Then another. Then another. It was as if an invisible wall had finally been removed. The more they remembered, the harder it became to maintain old assumptions. Their brother had not forced them to believe anything. He simply pointed toward the truth. And once the truth was visible, it became impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Before going to sleep, your person looked back on everything that had happened. The conversation. The memories. The realizations. The emotions they had buried. And they came to a conclusion they never expected. They realized that what they felt about you was far from over. In fact, they began wondering whether it had ever truly ended at all. That realization stayed with them. It followed them into the next day. It remained in their thoughts when they woke up. It remained in their mind while going through ordinary routines. No matter what they focused on, the conversation from last night kept returning. And every time it returned, it carried more meaning than before. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there was one final thing their brother said before the conversation ended. A statement so powerful that your person is still thinking about it right now. He said, "One day you will realize that the greatest truth was standing in front of you long before you were ready to see it." The moment those words were spoken, everything became silent. Your person did not answer. They could not answer. Because deep inside, they felt that statement might be true. And if it was true, then everything was about to change. The next chapter of this story is already beginning. New thoughts are forming. New realizations are growing. And your person is moving closer to an understanding they never expected to reach. Last night started with an ordinary conversation. But by the time it ended, the truth about you was impossible to ignore. Narrator: if this message brought peace to your soul, consider supporting our digital ministry with a seed of $120 or any amount your heart desires. The link to our support page is in the description and pinned comment below. God bless you. The most surprising part of this story is only beginning now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. After the conversation with their brother ended, your person expected those thoughts to fade away. They expected life to return to normal. They expected the questions to disappear. But the opposite happened. Every passing hour seemed to strengthen what they had heard. Every memory connected to you became brighter. Every thought about you became clearer. And then something happened that they never expected. While going through an ordinary day, they suddenly found themselves smiling at a memory they had not revisited in a very long time. It arrived without warning. A simple moment. A simple interaction. Yet the feeling it carried was impossible to ignore. For a brief second, it felt as though time disappeared. They were no longer focused on the present. They were focused on you. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Their brother's words kept returning. Not once. Not twice. Again and again. You never truly saw them the way they deserved to be seen. Those words followed your person everywhere. During quiet moments. During busy moments. Even when they tried focusing on other things. The truth was becoming louder. The truth was becoming impossible to escape. Don't skip. This is where everything changes. The more your person reflected, the more they realized how often they had listened to outside opinions instead of their own heart. They remembered times when others spoke about you. They remembered assumptions people made. They remembered stories that influenced their thinking. But now they were beginning to question all of it. Because their brother had shown them something powerful. He had shown them that truth does not always arrive through loud announcements. Sometimes it arrives quietly. Sometimes it waits patiently. Sometimes it reveals itself only when someone is finally ready to see it. Your person was finally ready. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. That night, they sat alone once again. And this time they asked themselves a question they had avoided for far too long. What if this connection was never supposed to disappear? The question stayed with them. It echoed through their thoughts. And the more they considered it, the more things started making sense. They thought about all the times they tried to move forward only to find themselves thinking about you again. They thought about all the times they convinced themselves the story was finished, only for your memory to return stronger than before. They thought about all the strange moments when something reminded them of you unexpectedly. And suddenly a realization appeared. Maybe those moments were not random. Maybe they never were. Don't skip because this next revelation is important. Your person's brother did not simply defend you during that conversation. He revealed something much deeper. He revealed how much your person had changed whenever you entered their life. He pointed out things your person never noticed about themselves. He reminded them of moments when they seemed happier, more hopeful, more alive, more inspired. Those changes were real. Those moments were real. And now your person could no longer pretend otherwise. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth was no longer about whether they remembered you. The truth was about why they remembered you. Out of all the people they had met, why did your presence continue to stand apart? Out of all the memories they carried, why did yours remain so vivid? Out of all the chapters of their life, why did this one refuse to close? The answers were beginning to appear. Slowly. Quietly. Powerfully. And every answer led back to the same place. You. Don't skip. Because something remarkable happened next. For the first time in a very long time, your person stopped looking at the past with frustration. Instead, they looked at it with understanding. They began seeing lessons instead of mistakes. Meaning instead of confusion. Growth instead of disappointment. And through that new perspective, they started seeing you differently as well. The image they once held was changing. Expanding. Becoming clearer. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Their brother had planted a seed of truth. And now that seed was growing. Every thought. Every memory. Every realization added to it. The more your person reflected, the more they understood something extraordinary. The connection was never as simple as they believed. There was more beneath the surface. More meaning behind the timing. More significance behind the memories. More truth behind the feelings. And that realization brought them to a moment they never expected. A moment of complete honesty with themselves. Don't skip. This is the moment everything starts turning. Your person finally admitted what they had been avoiding. They admitted that your impact on their life was far greater than they ever acknowledged. They admitted that your presence had left a mark they could not erase. They admitted that no matter how much time passed, part of them continued carrying your story. The moment they accepted that truth, everything felt different. Lighter. Clearer. More real. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because before this chapter closes, there is one final thing you need to know. The conversation with their brother did not create feelings that were never there. It revealed feelings that had been there all along. It did not invent a truth. It uncovered a truth. It did not change the connection. It changed the way your person understood the connection. And right now, while you are hearing this message, they are continuing that journey of understanding. Piece by piece. Memory by memory. Truth by truth. The story is moving forward. The clarity is growing stronger. And the realization that began last night is leading them towards something they can no longer ignore. Something meaningful. Something powerful. Something that is only beginning to unfold. Narrator, if this message brought peace to your soul, consider supporting our digital ministry with a seed of $120 or any amount your heart desires. The link to our support page is in the description and pinned comment below. God bless you. What happened next was something your person never expected to experience. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth their brother revealed was no longer just a conversation from the previous night. It had become something much bigger. It had become a lens through which your person was beginning to see everything differently. Every memory connected to you now carried a new meaning. Every moment they once dismissed suddenly felt important. Every unanswered question seemed closer to an answer than ever before. And then a realization arrived that completely caught them off guard. They began noticing how often they compared everyone else to you without even realizing it. The way someone spoke. The way someone treated others. The way someone carried themselves. No matter who entered their life, there was always a comparison happening quietly in the background. And that comparison always led back to the same place. You. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Their brother had opened a door that could no longer be closed. He had revealed truths your person avoided for far too long. He had shown them that sometimes the greatest mistake is not losing something valuable. Sometimes the greatest mistake is failing to recognize its value while it is right in front of you. Those words continued echoing in their thoughts. Day after day. Hour after hour. Don't skip. Because this next realization changed everything. Your person started remembering moments when you supported others without expecting anything in return. They remembered moments when your character shined through difficult situations. They remembered moments when your kindness remained consistent. And for the first time, they saw a pattern. It was not a collection of random memories. It was evidence of who you truly were. The truth their brother shared was becoming impossible to deny. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then one evening, while sitting alone, your person found themselves asking a question that surprised even them. What if this connection was never meant to be forgotten? The question stayed with them. It followed them through the night. It returned the next morning. The more they thought about it, the more powerful it became. Because every honest answer led them back toward you. Every reflection brought them closer to the truth. Every memory confirmed what their brother had been trying to tell them all along. Don't skip. Because something remarkable is happening. The image your person once carried has been transformed. Where there was uncertainty, there is now understanding. Where there was confusion, there is now clarity. Where there were assumptions, there is now truth. And that truth continues growing stronger every day. Their brother did not exaggerate. He did not invent anything. He simply spoke what he had observed for a long time. He spoke about your consistency, your sincerity, your genuine heart. The qualities that remain visible long after circumstances change. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. One memory in particular kept returning to your person's mind. A moment they barely noticed when it happened. Yet now it seemed impossible to ignore. It revealed something beautiful about your character. Something authentic. Something unforgettable. The more they replayed it, the more they understood why their brother had been so determined to speak up. Because some truths become too important to remain silent about. And your truth was one of them. Don't skip. The story is reaching an important turning point. Your person has begun accepting things they once resisted. They have begun acknowledging feelings they once minimized. Most importantly, they have begun seeing you through their own eyes rather than through the opinions of others. That shift has changed everything. It has created a new perspective. A new understanding. A new possibility. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And now there is something else happening. Every day brings another realization. Every day brings another memory. Every day brings another piece of understanding. The truth that started as a conversation between brothers has grown into something much larger. It has become a journey of discovery. A journey leading your person toward a deeper understanding of who you truly are and what your presence has meant in their life. Don't skip. Because there is one final revelation before this chapter closes. Their brother said something during that conversation that your person did not fully understand at first. But now those words make perfect sense. He said, "One day you will stop asking why you keep thinking about them, and you will start understanding why you never stopped." Those words seemed simple at the time. Yet now they carry extraordinary meaning. Because your person is beginning to understand exactly what their brother meant. The answers are becoming clearer. The truth is becoming stronger. The connection is becoming impossible to overlook. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The story that began with one conversation has become something unforgettable. Your person is no longer running from the truth. They are moving toward it. They are no longer avoiding old memories. They are learning from them. They are no longer ignoring what their heart has been trying to say. They are finally listening. And the more they listen, the more everything points toward the same realization. Last night, their brother did not simply tell them the truth about you. He helped them recognize a truth that had been waiting patiently all along. A truth that is still unfolding. A truth that is still growing. A truth that may change everything from this moment forward. Narrator, if this message brought peace to your soul, consider supporting our digital ministry with a seed of $120 or any amount your heart desires. The link to our support page is in the description and pinned comment below. God bless you.